Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello! Hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 3. I just watched Episode 2. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put also the link for the playlist that I made for My Hero Academia, because maybe you don't know it. Maybe you were just searching for a video, you know, a reaction video about the last episode of My Hero Academia that you discovered, because right now, guys, right now into the present time, you're discovering the episode 14 of this season 7, when it has been entire months that I'm watching, you know, that I'm binge watching My Hero Academia. So maybe you don't know it, but I binge watched all of My Hero Academia since episode 1 of the season 1 until right now, with all of the OVAs, with all of the movies, with everything. So you can find all of my reaction videos into the chronological order on that playlist that I made for My Hero Academia. Soon I'm gonna be done, you know, with that binge watching. That's gonna be weird. Again, I spent entire months with this anime, so it's always weird, you know, then to leave totally the anime, this universe, and maybe to not be into it until entire months, years. Like, I don't know how it's functioning for My Hero Academia. I was never confronted, you know, to that, to just have to wait, you know, to have a new season. So we'll see. We're not there yet. I have still some weeks to spend with this anime. We're not there yet. Right now, we're here for the episode 3. Like, really, the episode 2 was surprisingly emotional. Not only because I thought that this fight, Shigaraki against Cassie, would last for at least these 2 episodes that I would watch today, and I'm really saying at least because now we are used to have fights which are lasting for 10 episodes. And I thought that with Andover coming, with also normally Spinner and friends who should have helped, you know, Shigaraki, I thought that really this fight could have lasted for a long time. And in fact, no, because, okay, what Star and Stripes she prepared against Shigaraki, it didn't function, even if it was impressive because of her quirk, but because also of the bombs and all of that. And because of Shigaraki, who managed to find a way to avoid it. Already that it was impressive. And then we had that moment like she's sacrificing herself because she wants to save her brothers, you know, the other soldiers. She's sacrificing herself. No, she can't, her quirk. And in fact, no, okay, she's sacrificing her life, but because she knew that she couldn't win that fight, so by losing the fight, in fact she's winning because she's giving her quirk, but a modified quirk that he can't use and that can kill him. Clearly she was clever, she was nice, she was so cool also with her brothers and all their relationship. They really took the time, a few scenes, to show us a relationship that they had together, and they were right to do that, the writers, because of that they managed to make me emotional to see her sacrificing herself. And yes, I had some tears for it, even if I knew her only since 2 episodes. So yes, she sacrificed herself, she died. Shigaraki can't use her quirk, and even worse than that, he has to have it, you know, out of him because it's eating him, you know, it's destroying him from the inside. That it's so meaningful, it's so, yes, like, what can he do truly with it now? We'll see. Are we gonna spend time with him and with Dabi, with everyone, to see what they're gonna do now? Because we saw that our guys on the other side, they're gonna prepare right now, our students, they are still training, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I have something into the eye. They are still training, and that was so cool to see all of the students being ready to fight. And now I think that they are ready. You know, before, for the last fight, I was like, they're just students, they can't help, you can't ask them that, they are not fully trained. And now I have really more confidence on them being ready for that big final fight. So yes, we saw what is happening for our side, for what they're gonna do, but what is gonna happen for Shigaraki and the other ones? What is gonna be their plan? Maybe it would be great to spend some time with them. We'll see if it's gonna be that right now. Like really, I don't know also how to position myself with this season, because for what I understood, it's gonna be only 15 episodes, but maybe I understood it bad and it's gonna be just the first drop, which is composed of 15 episodes, and later during the year we're gonna have more of it. So because of that, you know, I can't understand how can I project myself for narrative arcs which are gonna last for 12 episodes, or in fact for 22 more episodes. You know what I mean? It's not the same to write something for 12 episodes or to write something for 22 episodes. So I'm really like, I don't know where we can go. No matter what, we have 1 week before Shigaraki being okay, you know, his body being okay to maybe attack, prepare something. No, surely attack, prepare something. So what are we gonna do during that week, and what is he gonna prepare? I want answers about that. Okay, let's go for this episode. If you don't know me, a reminder, on my Patreon you have 4 episodes of advance for these reaction videos, meaning 2 weeks of advance on my reaction videos. You have the full opacity, you have the full reaction part, and for that it's with the level 3. It's because I want to thank you to give me your support on my Patreon, because the best way to support me is through my Patreon. So to thank you for that, I'm working hard to give you these advantages. Let's go guys, let's go for this episode! Debbie is really like... You're planning all of the different options. I was gonna say just in case. And you think that Debbie doesn't plan anything? I don't get it. It was middle ear, yeah? Oh, that music! It's really their music, you know? All guys, when they're together, music. See, right there we missed Kale guy, we missed Mineta, fake French guy, we missed... I know that they can't show all of them each time, but because of that, you know, sometimes I have the impression that some of them were missing. Ah? 3? We need informations for that. A villain that we're gonna arrest, a mistake that they're gonna make. So I'm more thinking of a traitor, you know, one of them, one of the villains saying, well, yes. They're never gonna let you say I, just I anymore. It's fake French guy. Invisible girl. See, she was missing also all of this time. They are your family? Yes, you're crying. The rat? No, he was too young to be the rat and to have all of the information that he needed. I suspected the teacher. You were quirkless at first? Wait, what? Yes, he said... Wait, you know the discussion that he had with Midoriya about the fact that they were the same? He gave you your quirk? I'm really like... At first I didn't like him, but just because he was annoying. It made me love him for how nice he was with Deku. Midoriya. You heard that? All of this time, since season 1, since we met him. I didn't notice it. But I think that, you know, when each time I was counting them because I had the impression that some of them were missing, maybe he was missing. You felt it? I would have never imagined that it was one of our guys. Clearly, with what your family said, it seems that you have reasons, and in fact you were forced to be a spy rat since you were that young. But clearly you could have changed at some point. He is one of your road! They didn't know back then who he was truly. Okay, so they didn't know about what it was involving. Okay, then he began to give you orders when you... Is it for your family to repay that debt? You're not gonna attack him! Invisible girl! We're gonna see you? I'm so confused, so lost. I'm everywhere. Into my mind, I'm... You don't have to do that, and you don't want to do that. Oh, your big tears, guys. I can't cry with you, I'm too shocked. About me neither! Really, me neither! I'm thinking all of them when they got hurt. Ah, maybe at least they can give one information which is gonna help. I'm feeling so disappointed when clearly You know that during entire seasons I was just annoyed by the guy. I was tired of him. So I should be glad, like, see, I knew that something was wrong, but no. You were not sincere at all? But that, it was just 1 week ago, like, before that. Yes, you were so nice with him. Because he's feeling guilty, because he's sad. I believe into the same. People deserve a second chance. He needs to be punished for what he did, but it doesn't mean that he's gonna be a villain for life. And it's not even a villain, like he was forced to. Oh. You want to use him as a bait? You have to trust him. You're finishing with that. Okay, just previews. I just checked, you know, after this episode and after the last one, it was just previews, no identity. Oh fuck, I didn't expect to cry today. I thought that the fight Shigaraki Star and Stripes would last for 2 episodes or more. So clearly I didn't plan that we would have had something else for these 2 episodes that I would watch today. Maybe one interesting information. So even less a big reveal like that. Like, it's so huge, that reveal. The rat, that's it, we know the rat. It has been entire seasons. Like, I think that the first time that they mentioned a potential rat, it was during the season 2, beginning of the season 2, after the attack at the end of the season 1. So since then, I never forgot about it. And you are a witness of it. Like, regularly I was telling you, I still think about the fact that we have a rat. I don't know who that rat can be, someone inside of the school. For me it was one of the teachers. At some point I even suspected Midnight, and after that, you know, I was like, no, it can't be her, but I didn't know who it could be, and I was like, maybe it's a teacher that we never met, us, you know, the viewers. So really, I thought, I mean, I kept in mind the fact that we had a rat, but I never thought that it could be a student, because I didn't see, you know, the connection between the master and a student, like too young, not useful enough for him, like I couldn't see it. And the fact that it's him, fake French guy. Like me, I named him fake French guy because he's fakely French. He's saying French words, but he's not French, and sometimes the lines that he's saying are not French. So that's why I was saying fake French guy. But you guys, when you heard me finding this nickname for him, fake French guy, did you think about it? Did you think that in fact he was fake? Like he was not really who he said he was fake because of that? Like, for me it was a fake French guy, and maybe for you it was fake French guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, the fact that I found that nickname for him, now it's a little ironic, but I felt really betrayed right there. Like, maybe you were there. I need to build lines into my mind before trying to talk with you. Maybe when you saw that, what, it took me 3 or 4 seasons to appreciate him because of the fake French aspect. I was so annoyed by him, like he was too excessive, he was too shiny and all, and really the fact that he was speaking French, you know, to be a little fancy, but he was doing it bad. I found him annoying a lot of times, and I remember that I rolled my eyes, you know, in front of him a lot of times. So maybe you thought that when I would discover that he's a traitor, I would be glad, you know, I would be like, haha, I knew that something was wrong with the guy, that was that in fact. But no, I never suspected that. And no matter what, I still feel really betrayed because we had a moment, you know, a few episodes with him being so nice with Deku, you know, with real moments between them, talking together, with what they showed, you know, with the cheese thing and all, things to make me think that, okay, he's annoying, but it's his personality to be like that, but deep down inside, he's just nice and really caring. That's it. I remember that I said, okay, I just discovered that he's caring, you know, someone who cares about other people, who wants to be there for them. So yes, I'm okay to appreciate him, and I'm okay to take all of his excessive stuff as something funny and not annoying anymore. So really, I went with that. I went with that idea. So to have the reveal that it's him the rat, I'm feeling betrayed. I'm feeling as shocked, disappointed, betrayed, sad than all of them, you know, during all of this time. But he didn't cheat during all of this time. Like Deku said, how he was with him, he was not forced to be like that. Okay, he did stuff for the master, he shared informations, and clearly it caused a lot of things, you know, to our guys, like a lot of injuries, but also I'm thinking people died, no, because of that. So clearly it was bad, but all of the rest of the time, how he was with them, being nice, being a true friend, no one forced him to be like that. And you know how he's talking about himself? He's talking about himself like a character, you know. He's not saying I, he's saying his entire name, you know. And how much he's crying right now, it proves that he's feeling guilty about it, really sad, he doesn't want to do that anymore. And with, in fact, discovering the background behind that, we can really understand that because he was quirkless and his parents found that way to have a quirk for him, after that they had to pay a debt to the master, and when they were into it just a little, after that it was really quick, too late for them to come back and to not do it, and maybe they felt threatened and all because of that, and like it was too late. Once you're beginning, it's already so big that you can't come back from it, and no matter what, you're paying your debt to that person. But they didn't know when they obtained the quirk that it would mean that for them, that they would be forced to do that. So in a way, you know, they were forced to do it, even if you can think that as an individual being, you have, you know, your own free will, you know, and you can take your own decisions, and at each little moment, the three of them, they could have decided to not do it, renounce, say the truth, stuff like that, which is also the case. But again, when you are that deep into it, you don't want to be put in jail, to be criminals. So the fact that they are coming also from a big family like them, maybe they didn't want to put a dishonor on their families, you know, you have to consider all of that also. But now being arrested, they're gonna be judged, unless they use that opportunity, you know, to trick Shigaraki and everyone, to make them think, you know, like for example, okay, this day you're gonna be able to find Midoriya at this place, and maybe they can have an entire plan to receive all of them, the villains. I think that's what Midoriya he has on mind when he's saying you can still be a hero, but it's such, you know, like fake French guy, he said it, he considers himself as a villain. So for him to switch his mind, to think that he can deserve to be a hero, that he can truly do it, you know, to find the strength to do it and all, for him it's a lot, something important, you know, that to switch entirely your mindset like that. And for Midoriya and everyone, like Midoriya, he seems to truly believe that fake French guy is someone great and that he can trust him, but for all of the other ones, all of the heroes, the students, everyone, to trust someone that you just discovered as a spy, as a rat, like, you just discovered that that guy during all of this time was a rat, committed all of that, and because of that you were attacked and a lot of people were hurt, killed and all, and suddenly you're gonna trust him because he has big tears and because someone is telling you, no, but it can't be that bad, he offered me cheese. You know, like, put yourself into the shoes, you know, of one of the inspectors right there. That guy just arrested the rat that you were searching since so long, the rat because of whom, you know, a lot of people were hurt and maybe also killed. You just arrested that person, and a teenager is coming to you and to tell you, no, we have to trust him to put all of our forces, you know, on that plan, which is really the beginning of it, is to trust that rat, just because I'm sure that he's someone great, because come on, it can't be bad, he offered me cheese, you know, and he's crying a lot. Would you believe it? You know, for sure, me, I want to believe him, you know, fake French guy, the fact that it's possible, I believe into it and I want to trust him, but someone totally out of this group, you know, out of this story, meaning everyone else, you know, then are students right now. No, they're not gonna believe that it can be possible and they're not gonna trust him. And if they do, that's a big bet, you know, like... During all of this time, it was fake French guy the rat. And you know, I told you also during the intro, and in fact, also you're a witness of it, it has been entire episodes that each time, when they are showing all of our guys together, I have the impression that we missed at least 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And sometimes I think that it was the case, like they were supposed to be all together and we were missing like 2 or 3 of them. But in fact, like now I'm really like, maybe I had this impression, maybe because at least one was missing, fake French guy, because he was not feeling comfortable with the situation and all. And I'm saying that, you know, that impression, not everyone is there, it's since they had Midoriya back. No? Or it was maybe a little before that? I don't remember. For that, my instinct was right, you know, to think that something was wrong, and that's why each time I was counting all of them. But clearly my instinct was totally wrong about who could be the rat, and my instinct was wrong also about a fake French guy, because again, if I didn't appreciate him during at least the 3 or 4 first seasons, it was not because I suspected something about him, it was just because he was annoying. And you know, it was his personality which was annoying, it was not the fact that, maybe he's a little sneaky, you know, he's a little malicious. No. I never suspected him, the fact that he could do something bad, that he could be a villain. The rat, it was him. Now I want to rewatch, you know, some of the fights because of his rat actions, you know, things which happened, how he reacted, how he was intervening during this moment, to play 2 roles like that during so long, like, you know, we are talking about Ox, how much it was difficult for him to play these 2 roles during so long, like, him, it's even longer than that, and he's just a student, you know, a teenager, a kid, so, you know, like, really, it was surely a lot on his shoulders, that pressure, that guiltness, that I didn't think that you could be that strong in a way. And I'm saying really that strong, it's a strength to be able to do something like that. Clearly not in our advantage, but still it's a strength as what a character, what someone can do, to play 2 faces like that, to not let anyone discover you, to hide all of that. It's a sneaky strength, but it's still a strength. I'm glad to finish that session, you know, of 2 episodes with this one, because I couldn't watch one more episode right now. I have the impression that I'm gonna need time to process that information. Fake French guy was the rat. And again, the fact that I put that nickname on him, I think since the season 1, without knowing that he was a rat, just because of his accent and all, and because I didn't appreciate him, the irony of it, you know, fake, to be fake, I called him fake first, you know. It's really ironic. Okay, tell me what did you think of that, you know, when you got that reveal? For sure, the ones of you who are reading the manga, you know, the books, you are not surprised, but at school, when you discovered it into the books or during the anime, what did you think of it? Did you suspect him? Were you shocked? Were you sad? You know, were you feeling betrayed like I did? What did you think of it? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, really. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. I need time to process this information. If you want the full reaction part with full opacity for this episode and also for all of the ones of My Hero Academia, you have my Patreon for that. And you are gonna have, you know, if you're subscribing right now, you're gonna have already my 4 next reaction videos. But you know, for that particular episode, if you really want to see everything, it's with my Patreon level 3. Okay, it's all for me and for you for today. It's better like that. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Crazy.